So we are here, and by the way, I got Elden Ring for PC as well now in the meantime, and I gotta say it's such a difference. Like, I'm playing on the highest settings and all that on 60 FPS, super fluid, butter smooth, I don't know what. Now I'm back to PS4, which it feels just weird to come back to 30 FPS if you get what I mean. Yeah, everything will be fine. I just need to get back, need to get used to it again. So we have done that dungeon down there. Is that yeah, that's correct. I will mark it as done. I have not used these markers here before. I found them after like 100 hours into the game. Stupid me. So we will use them. So this is the marker for, yeah, we did this. And here, this will be the marker for there's a boss there that we have to slay later on. That's going to be something like, I don't know. That's going to be a human that we, like an NPC, they're marked anyways. That's going to be a dinosaur, so whenever we see a dinosaur, we can mark that dinosaur with the appropriate dinosaur marker. What are those markers? You've not seen them in your life. Welcome to the club. I found them after like, what was it? Literally like after 100 hours into the game. I knew you could set these whoops, didn't mean to do that. I knew you could set these waypoints here, you know? But I never found out that you can set these specific markers. So you don't get lost anymore. You can mark a cave as done. Or as you still have to go for it. That is so cool, and you can place not just 5 of those, but actually 100. And when you're done with a full area, like Liurnia for example, you just remove all markers and go on to the next area and do it again. Ah, that is brilliant. Yeah. When I found out about that, I was shocked that such a helpful feature is not explained. But yeah. Also, there's like a quick menu to go for each or for the all available sites of grace. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't think it was ever yeah, I don't think it was ever mentioned in an explanation text or whatsoever. But super useful. Use it. I'll do that now too. It's just way too good. And you can even mark, like, prepare your map, plan ahead. You can mark specific spots. So for example, let me have a look. There is here. There is, I mean, okay, this is crystal clear, but there's an important dungeon that has something very good. I think it drops a bell that you can give to the maiden husks. But yeah, you could just mark it with the, whoa, there's jewelry down there. I mean, it's just cool. You can plan ahead on your map and then just go for it. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. However, we do have still, we still have one as a marker somewhere on the map. Oh, here. So let's get rid of that. Planning ahead. You don't even plan. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I don't know. I like the plan. Especially in a game this big, it's super useful. There's just too much going on. Gotta say, it feels good to have my anchor back. On the PC, I'm running double Ushigatana. Trying. Just started. Blood build. And yeah. It does nice damage and all, but it's not an anchor. And I really like my anchor. So that is where we have been. By the way, even if this is 30 FPS, I think the game looks amazing on PS4. Truth be told. Still looking amazing, although looks way better on PC and probably PS5 and all that. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed how they made it work on PS4 like this. Right, we do have some, I don't know what they are, but shadowy figures that need an anchor. Okay, it's like, it's a little bit too loud. I'm gonna, whoa! What is that horse doing? Okay, sorry. It's like a little bit too loud. Let me just quickly... do it like that. Okay. Yeah, he's some... I don't know what he is, actually. He's some kind of undead dude. A UDD undead dude. Riding on a horsey, and the horsey is like breathing something that makes you sleep. So basically he's like the Elden Ring version of the Sandman. Right? There's only one of these though here. I think there are more a little bit up ahead. But yeah, I've not thoroughly explored Liurnia in my other runs. I was like straying so far off the path that I ooh, okay, magic stuff, yeah. We're like, the most magical thing about us is our style with the helmet and the anchor, but that's all. Yeah, so we will... Oh, man. The whole area will probably be the absolute dream zone for mages. Because there will be so much about glintstone magic and all of that. All of that beautiful stuff. Oh, the other way around. But yeah, that is just how it is. Maybe that's why I strayed so far off Liurnia and like left it. I never did the legacy dungeon either. So in case you wondered, yeah, you can pretty much avoid it with like, I don't know, 200 hours played. Not doing the Raya Lucian Academy. Because yeah, Laskyar Ruins. Oh, okay. I didn't get an owl to be invited to the Raya Lucian Academy, so never became a wizard and instead decided to become the anchor. I should probably have called myself the anchor. I didn't know though that we were going to play this so much. Excuse me? No, no. No magic bell. No, 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 no. I'm getting some Demon Souls vibes here. Don't ring the magic bell. So. Ah, you thought... You think they were beggars? They just wanted some coin. Ringing with the bell. Sir. Give me some coin. Ah, gee... What?! Excuse me? What? Okay, we have like a house of stamina. And that guy just broke our whole stamina bar. Ah, yeah, you are like... Oh man, you're so beautiful. Okay, seriously, what the fuck is going on with this guy? Okay, that was number 20. Hello, Bobbis. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Seriously, what was that? Why was I not allowed to get a single attack in while he was doing 60 per minute? He was like a machine gun with his 20 arms. I don't think that's fair. I mean, look at it! That is just bullshit. That is pure bullshit. Of course you can't attack your friends. Yeah. Ugh. Holy shit. How are you doing? And did you get rid of your of your shy horsey, like the invisible one? Excuse me? Now he's not interested anymore. Okay. Let me just kill your friends, okay? Oh, ritual pot. Yeah, excuse me. I was just killing a friend. It's like, what a clusterfuck. What? Okay, who came up with the idea of this being like cool? Who thought, hey, this is great? I mean, that thing is literally bullshit. Your horse still ditches you, okay? Yeah, how about just do 20,000 attacks per second? That's cool. This is a walking minigun. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Hey, I got one attack in while it did 20. What the fuck is that thing? That is the most bullshit anime I've seen so far. Yeah, what? Instant teleportation? Are you Son Goku now or what? Yeah, get the hell out of my Wohnzimmer. Oh, she's a cool, sorry. Ah! This is you when you're angry. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Well. Do you also do 20,000 attacks per second? Holy shit. Oh, that could be one that we could actually use for our anchor. That's interesting. However, oh, we still got a bell boy. And more. Racky, welcome. Oh boy. Oh, finally. That was the last one. You could, but you choose not to, for the sake of humanity. That is very kind. You should probably tell these guys, you know. Okay, let's do the shiny thing. Travel to another location. It would probably go west, yeah? Thank you. Okay, we got everything here, so... BAM! We'll do the marker, just so that we will have never... I will never have to worry about coming back here ever again. Alright. The little ones were okay, but this big... Well, you saw it. What else should I say? you just saw it. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm almost surprised. We only died once to it though, so it was kind of okay. Ooh. YOLO? Is that the Dutch version of YOLO? I think we're in front of Raya Lucaria. You only die once. Ah! Yeah! But this is true because it's Elden Ring. In Sekiro. In Sekiro. We would die twice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is probably sealed, so we need to find the key. Meeting place map. Okay. Well, we talked to Thops, I think his name was Thops, about this, and he said to find some sort of item to actually open. Break through the seal. A glintstone key. Let me guess. We just received a note. Ooh. I still want to summon them. Yeah, we gotta push some mind anytime soon, so we can summon Oleg and his friends. Where's the note? Where's the note here? Meeting place. No, it isn't. Okay. Yeah, here. Okay. Simple map found on a corpse. Seems to point to a meeting place. The man it came from surely desired one. The sole means of gaining entry into the academy. A glintstone key. Lizard, hello. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Actually, by the way, it's great that you guys are all here. Really appreciate it. That sounds good. Well, let's just say I've been better. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, it feels good to be here and like be distracted. That much I can assure you. So let's figure out the meeting place. Yeah. So we have the academy, some ruins, and something. Okay. Yeah. How about we actually get the maps so that we can try to find out where we have to go. Oh boy. Otherwise it would be fishing in the dark. Are these guys preparing a trap? You failed. I'm coming from the other side. I teleported behind you. Can I actually use this? Oh, that must be so cool. Hello, sir. Your trap has miserably failed. Yeah? Holy shit! Thanks. That guy was annoying. Oh yeah, I forgot that I can't parry. Because I do the kick. Whoops. This is not a parry shield. Alright. Alright. Oh no! Oh, you... No, no you don't. Here. Get out of the car. This is GTA. Oh shit. Oh shit. Sir, I need that car. I need that car. Thank you. Your papers were incorrect. You were missing a driver's license. What is... Oh my god. Guys, do you see this? Ah! Can you... Oh, now they're shy. I should probably hide. Do it again. Oh. I think they just stopped. But what we actually witnessed here was a rare side of an actual mating ritual of tree logs. That's how little trees start to exist. Crazy. Alright. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, the Anchor? I would actually say Lord and Savior, the goat. The Anchor, so to say, is just a manifestation of the goat's will, you know? That is just the goat like screaming in agony. To get what it was. Blue, white, wooden shield. Blue, white, wooden shield. Blue, white, wooden shield. Blue, white, wooden shield. Now it's okay. I thought it was like a little bit more difficult to repeat it. The anchor is the goat's instrument to bring the one true belief into the world. Sort of. Yeah. Yeah. It's just plain and it hurts. That's... Yeah. Yeah. Boop. How come you don't die with one hit? That is so uncalled. Excuse me. Did you just... Dude! Stop it! I said stop it! I said stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! That kick is so stupid. Oh jeez. I like it though. Burp. It's a little bit, you know, cocky. Maybe that's why I like it. It's just, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna kick you. I feel like it. I just feel like kicking you around. I do hear something, but I don't see it. It's probably underneath us. Oh, hello. Who are you?
You. Please. I can read them. Your fingers. Please, your fingers.
As long as you don't, like, do something bad with them.
Oh, bless you. Michaela's favor can be yours. hearing slaughtered. But alas, it was for naught. But all you need do is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor, poor fool.
Okay. Well, I think she was referring to... we don't have that here on the map. It's something that takes part here. So, we met Alexander, if you remember him. The big potty guy. You know? The combat... the combat pot. A friend. And he was talking about a big fight, like a big place of combat, and that sounded like she was actually mentioning that place, but I have no clue what she's actually referring to as Mikaela's place, or Mikaela's favor. So I have no clue, but it's probably that place that she's referring to. Back to more beautiful creatures. What? How did that not hit? Yeah, sure. Sure, you hit me like that, but I don't hit you or what? Oh boy. Everything does like a lot more damage here. That's quite remarkable. So yeah, we gotta watch out for that. Okay, who of you is like... I thought I'm hearing one of these bugs. But I guess I was wrong. Oh no, I wasn't. Ha! You gotta be kidding me. It's hanging up there. Well, let's just do the cleanup here. Of course, I'm staggered until tomorrow. Well. Alright, how do we get you down? Do you have to shoot it down? Hey! Hello, buddy! Oh! It would have been so nice. That works too. Ash of War. Charge forth. Okay. Okie doke. Cool. No, like stinking. Because we're poisonous. I remember in this part there were these weird, I don't know, toad boys. Yeah, here. Hello, toad boy number 1. Well, they do look kind of weird. A stake of maracas, so something's going on here. Nightmare stuff. And Papa's like, oh, they're adorable. Nice. Yeah, well. Alright. Wolfgang. Let's raid this castle, or what it is, I don't know. Now. Bam, double broken stance, boys. These are the names. Double broken stance, boys. Did you just kill one of my wolves? Should have kicked you a few times. There we go. Layer after layer. Oh, you got a big sword? I got an anchor. You like it? Me too. Wait a minute, this is just the other... We just stormed the camp that we cleared from the other side. Like 5 minutes ago. That's great. Well, let's actually get the map marker. Oh, more of the toad guys. Goodbye. Yo, what? Just cartwheeled their way out of here. It's kind of impressive. I could do that. These guys are kind of tough. Wow. Okay, seriously. They're whoa, okay, okay. Seemingly, it's not just 3. It's like a whole family down there. Good. Let's just kill them one by one. Or maybe 2 by 2. Why are all the enemies so annoying in this area? Holy shit. What? I got the S's back for like, you killed all of them. And he was just sitting there. Oh, no, no, no. Ah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know about the magic crafty books. Bam. Yeah. Yeah. That's what they deserve. Hey, heard about your friend? This is what happened to him. Yeah, it's a real tragedy. I'm hearing one of these buggies. Where is it? I knew it. You wanted to trap me, huh? With your beautiful aesthetic sports moves. Oh god, even more. Oop. I gotta kick more. Kicking is great. Okay. This is this is an area that's like hard to overlook. Because everything's like sunken and kind of looking the same. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. That is actually a good item. Oh. Toad boys everywhere. Oh, what's that? Oh. Sure. Wherever it might lead us. Sure, let's go. Probably the next death trap. But maybe not. I would like to find some more upgrade stones, to be honest. Wow. Well, that's wow. Now we found this map part before the other one. Okay. Cool though. That was a very helpful teleportation, to be honest. Okay. Let's check the obvious. What? The King's Realm Ruins. It doesn't sound like... What? Ah, no. No, we don't do that. Oh, God, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Really? No. That's a big no, by the way. Oh God. Ah ha 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 ha! No, you're not running away. I'm freaking faster. Oh, hi. Iji, forgive me. These royal grounds were placed in our trust, but we stood no chance. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. You have like magical dudes appear and disappear. What? Oh! What? Okay, we have Dragon Age ruins in here. Holy shit. That reminded me of the ice glaive that explodes when you step over it. Ha. As if I didn't see you. Oh boy. Sure sucks fighting things you can't see him. Yeah. I mean, you're the expert on that. Sorry. Had to do it. Whoa! I didn't even mean to hit this one. Sorry, boys. Didn't mean to. There's gotta be more than these scrolls here, though. Like... Ah, here we go. Some big item or a boss fight. Oh, it's a boss fight! Oh ho ho ho! Oh ho ho ho! Cool. You see a magic circle on the floor and your first instinct is to whack it. Yeah, that is what the anchor does to you at some point. Boss fight, let's go. We can't summon hell. No! 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 Fucking no! Bullshit! Everything but this one. At least this one is alone. Yeah, okay. Currently I tried to heal, it jumped like 200 meters. Oh, I hate that enemy. Holy shit! That is one of the worst I've seen in the game so far. Holy moly. Ah. Well, here you go. Okay. Wow. Oh god, I hate that thing. It has almost no downtime. After the spit, like 1 or 2 seconds maybe. And then okay. Yeah. I just don't like that guy. Actually, I don't want to like chase these guys around here. I just want to get to the boss fight. But where the heck is it? What? Ah, here it is. Yeah. Okay, this time we can summon help. Because we have enough magic left. I will actually do that because that guy sucks. Seriously, what is that bullshit? What a bullshit attack. That hits you like 20 times. I mean, Jelly's almost dead because it was attacked once. My goodness, my goodness. Pfft, just attacked 20 times, that's cool. God. What? You gotta be kidding me. Really? Man. Okay, that must be like a very cool item now. Frozen needle? A thrusting sword? I mean, alright. It has the frost build up stat. I wished for something else though, apparently. But yeah. Where did you go? Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, I gotta check something in a second, guys. I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. The glowing dust of that guy. Wasn't there an item here? Did I already collect it? What? No, in here. Yeah. It almost looked like it could go through this wall. And I do see things behind there. Okay, cool. Wow. Okay, I'll take it. That feels good. And oh yeah. This is probably the guy that Blaidd told us about. The giant. The smith. Crazy. Alright, sorry to interrupt you.
Well, look at you. We don't receive many visitors. I presume you are tarnished? What brings you here? Oh, pardon me. It's hardly my place to ask, is it? I am E.G., a blacksmith who once served the Carian royals. An old codger who refuses to retire his rusty hammer. So here I am, still quietly plying my trade on this spot. Perhaps you'd like a display? These bones are old, but still able.
Smithing Master Ichi. Ooh, cool. Okay, and we had that ghost referring to him as sorry Ichi, we failed you. Cool. What? He endless. Oh, what? He's okay. He's selling endless many summer smithing stones 1 and 2. And 3 of level 3 and 3 of level 4. Okay, so once we will actually have a weapon other than the anchor that needs somber. Wow, this is the place to go. Okay, you can upgrade our weapons too. Cool.
Oh, watch out there. When I'm absorbed in my smithing, I lose sight of all else. If you come too close, I'm apt to cause you harm. I am, after all, terribly large compared to you, Tarnished. You don't know how hard it is not to break anything while I work.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Brave Tarnished. A word of warning, if you please. This territory once belonged to the Carian royal family. Their manor lies not far beyond this point. When the Raya Lucian Academy turned on the Carians, the Knights of the Cuckoo descended on this tract. After leveling it, they carried on to the manor. The Carians were taken off guard, but their strength had not waned, and they repelled the Knights' onslaught by conjuring an enchanted snare that remains potent to this day. That is why I say, Tarnished, don't go near the manor. Unless you wish to lie with the corpses of the heedless Knights of the Cuckoo.
Oh, he's got like a very cool way to talk. I like that. Oh, now we can say that Blaidd sent us. Cool. Okay, but first about the advice.
I've explained the peril of the enchanted snare that remains at the Royal Carian Manor. Whatever you do, brave Tarnished, stay away from that death trap.
Cool. By the way, guys, he is one of the trolls, to be honest. Look at him. He's got this open chest there too. With, I don't know, it looks like a gravestone that he has inside his chest. But yeah. Very cool. Okay, Blaidd sent us. Now I'm super curious.
Blaidd actually did that. Did he? Quite a rare occurrence for such a guarded soul as he. Perhaps he sensed something unusual about you. At any rate, if you're friendly with Blaidd, I've something else that might suit you.
What? We can buy a new item now? A talisman! Lowers FP consumed by skills. You gotta be kidding me. An honor said to have once been awarded to carrion knights who served as direct retainers to the kingdom's princesses. Now there's only one princess, Rani, daughter of Renala. Rani, okay. One princess. Hey, crazy though. We'll just buy it. That was Blaidd's gift to us, so to say. Cool. Okay. No! We still need 2 frickin' smithing stones on level 3. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Okay, very, very cool. Very cool. But, yeah, he said something about a death trap. I want to see. That is probably the Carrion Manor. He's like, yeah, I told you. Okay. I mean, we could probably outrun it with a horsey. Ah, it looks so tempting. However, before we do that, let's just go and get the last map part there. Yeah. That's cool. I like stuff like that. Oh, Blaidd sent you. Well, have this. Super crazy item. Okie doke. Ooh. I should not forget to mark that we've done the ruins, the King's Realm ruins. Totally forgot it. Oh! Yeah, these snails. Okay. Was that all of them? Whoa. Oh. Not sure how we can use them. Probably for crafting. There's something of interest yet again. Hi! Hello! How you doing? Oops.
Hello. chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian, and now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps. That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only, he too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another.
Ah, don't worry. We've killed Tarnished already. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you dearly. What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back. The thug should be resting at an abandoned, please.
Okay, whoever you are, young lady. We'll do that. No problem. We'll get it back for you. However, first... Alright. First, the map. Ew. Ew! Oh, jeez. 3! Oh my god, I think we can upgrade it. Oh, I think we can upgrade the anchor. Yeah. Bah. Why? Whoa! Okay, that thing is disgusting and it just spawned and popped right up. On my face. Ay, 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 ay. Nice. Okay, so the key must be here. We found like the Raya Lucaria, and then there's like 2 of these things, so it should be there. Yeah, we have been doing these, so boop. And now we will actually hopefully upgrade our anchor. Man, that's like a highlight for me every time. Upgrading that beast. His sword looks kind of cool too. Hmm. Ah. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of you to speak to me again. Then I presume these old bones serve their purpose? More or less.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Strengthen the heavy rusted anchor +7 to make heavy rusted anchor +8. Bam. And oh shit. Now we need like 5 more. 5 more to get the next upgrade. But this looks like a lot of damage already. I love it. However, no scaling change yet, which is a little bit of a pity. What does he actually have in there? It is a gravestone. Crazy. Alright. So how much damage do we now? 320. 320. That's neat. That's very neat. Okay, so from here, let's actually well, we should probably investigate that house that she mentioned to get her necklace back. So she was here and she said it's something like down the road. I mean, have we been here? Raya the scout? Have we met Raya? Oh wait, yes. Raya is... Yeah. Raya is the one... Raya is the lady. So the question is, have we been here? I think we... Yeah. This is the... Yeah. The crab people place. Confirmed. Confirmed. Still chasing us. We haven't been here. Oh, merchant. Oh, hi. Okay, before you do anything weird, let me just activate this. You never know. With patches, you never know. Alright. Patches.
Oh, well. It's been a long while. It's me, Patches the Untethered. I'm still in business, if you can believe it. Now I'm my only supplier, so I haven't got much. But everything here is top notch. Patches Emporium, now open in Raya Lucian.
Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? That should not be possible. What the frick? Well, sorry Patches, we got disrupted.
Forgot something on your shopping list? No trouble to me.
Jeez. Margaret's shackle? Stone sword key. Used to break one imp statue seal. Yeah, I think we're gonna buy that. Paring dagger, S-talk, great arrows. Will be lost on death in place of runes. That might come in handy. Fan daggers. Throw fanned out knives at enemies to inflict damage. They look cool.
By the way, have you met that girl Raya? She's a strange one, but I believe she was in need of help. Not that it's any of my business, but if she rings your bell, why not lend her an ear?
Okay, okay. That is suspicious. Like, Patch is actually saying, yo, you should really help her. Oh boy, that is super suspicious. Ay, 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 ay. That is so stupid. We farmed so long for that shield and now it dropped like 4 times during the last session. Oh
You're
man.
making your way to the Erdtree, no? Well, I heard something that might help. A special means of reaching your destination. Have you ever seen an Iron Virgin? The clunky contraptions are whirlwinds of sickles and spiked wheels. Long ago, they were endowed with a spell of transposition. And get this, a surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Its transpositional powers fully intact. So right, if you get caught in it on purpose, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erdtree. Or so I'm told.
Yeah, Patches. Sure. Sure. So basically, it will just kill us or it will truly transport us, but not to the place he mentioned, but somewhere else. I don't know.
Oh yeah, great story, isn't it? I'll tell you as many times as you like. There's a surviving Iron Virgin at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Raya Lucaria. And I heard if you let yourself get caught in it, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erdtree.
Yeah, trustworthy.
Cheers for that.
Absolutely trustworthy information. Well. So Rhea here, Patches there, so maybe we should go visit that place? Excuse me. Thank you. I mean, all of these skulls, it's only like 200 runes. But if you just collect them all the time, there's quite a good income. Okay. These guys are weird. Oh. Hey. Okay, new mix for our flask. Which is, by the way, a very cool idea. I really appreciate that. That you can transform the flask to your. Bah, it even has the X there. Oh god. Oh. Sadly level 2s. Oh, that looks like a house. And there's someone sitting. The boiled prawn shack. Okay.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate?
Give me the necklace.
Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing.
Yeah, well, how much?
You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither.
Dude, I could just like probably smack you out of existence. 1,000? Oh boy. Necklace stolen from Raya the Blackguard. The Blackguard? Features a relief of a dignified looking woman from a foreign country. It appears to hold great significance for Raya. The Blackguard? Wait a second. Didn't we see something about that? Like, isn't it one of the loading pictures? The loading screens?
Alright. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later.
Well, back to Raya. Not bacteria, but bacteria. I immediately had her in my mind. Yeah, interesting. Oh. Here she is.
The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
I know.
Oh yes, that is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did I forget to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, even to your own kind. Such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks. Please, take this.
Volcano Manor invitation. Yo. Alright.
Brave tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erdtree. Most tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erdtree. But you are no ordinary tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions.
Yeah, that sounds like I should be in there. But only until the goat claims it to be its house, you know.
Oh, and one more thing. Only for you. This land of Liurnia is connected to the Altus Plateau by the Grand Lift of Dectus, beyond the high road. But the lift has been defunct for an age, meaning there's no simple means of passage. Instead, you must seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends, linking Liurnia to the Altus Plateau. I have faith in you. A champion through and through. I do hope that we can meet again.
Wow, okay.
Seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends, linking Liurnia to the Altus Plateau. I have faith in you. I do hope that we can meet again.
Wow. Okay, if I'm not mistaken though, we do have both pieces of the Dectus thingy. So the elevator might just work for us. Or don't we? Nope, we only got the left one. Huh. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, we haven't checked out all over here yet. We haven't been over here. We haven't been over there. There's like so much to do, it's crazy. Before that though, we'll check out these two here. So that one and that one. Okay! All of a sudden boss fight. Shit. How did that hit me? Whoa. Oh, the camera sucks so much. Okay. That was like 3/4 of our health bar. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, jeez. Cool. That bird, yeah? Sure. What? Is it still night though? It doesn't look like night to me anymore. Ah, it's not night anymore. Okay, then I will mark this with a marker that says boss. We'll come back for it later on. was actually unexpected. This is probably the one that we just looted like a second ago. Yeah. So that's good. Oh. Another Lost Grace. Oh, that looks interesting. Yikes. Is that poisonous? Could very well be, right? Taran seems fine though. Two hit. I like that. Holy shit. Oh wait, we're like... Hey? Oh, this is underneath this... Oh. We're like in a big... cave. Village of the Albinaurics. Oh. You're not friendly. I'm glad you told me that. Then I won't be friendly either. Easy as that. Hey, that's Nefeli. Oh. Did you randomly cause a massacre here? What the frick? Nefeli, what did he do?
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare made by men.
Ah, okay, so it wasn't you, yeah?
But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli, warrior.
Yep, you are.
But this time, and though the suffering cannot be undone, justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli, warrior.
Okay, so she wants to bring justice to whoever did this, but... I mean, the remaining guys here, yeah? I mean, they're attacking us too. So... maybe it's just because they totally lost it? But yeah, they are attacking us. Okay, more and more are coming. I don't even know where from. Jeez. Where are you guys even coming from? Oh. A lava tier. What does it do? Okay. It's somewhere else. What is it? Here. Core of a creature of mimicry known as a silver tear. As much as substance as it is a living organism. Material required by the amber egg cradled by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, to birth people anew. What? Wait. Material required by the amber egg cradled by Renala. So Renala is the queen of the full moon, sitting in Raya Lucaria. But if we kill her, I mean, like this, it sounds like she can do the rebirth thing. The wait, you want to put all stats different? You want to create a totally new you? So this is the relocation thingy, right? Being born anew allows the relocation of attributes boosted by leveling up. Yeah, cool. Does it mean though we have to talk to Renala first before killing her? Or do we even kill her? I mean... Okay, so Renala, and the last princess is Rani, yeah? Yeah. Oh boy. This village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. Old Albus, okay. Hide well. Does it mean we have to search Albus? Albus Dumbledore? Probably gotta look out for some, I don't know, sound cue. I mean, he might be here somewhere. Oh, hi, who are you? What exactly is that? You're a fast guy, I get it. However, I can hit. Wow, okay, he's kind of annoying. Oh, he can heal! You just healed again, like what the fuck? I couldn't do anything. Couldn't do anything. I pressed the attack button, then he like staggered me for a second or something like that. So the button was saved and queued, and then yeah, well, then you just gotta watch yourself die in fire. Yikes. Okay, crazy guy though. Super fast, super fire the whole time. Healing up several times. Don't like him. Can I just sneak up on you and just kill you? Hi. Yeah, we can do this like this. The Altus Bloom, alright. Michaela's Lily. Wow. That was better. That was actually so much better and easier. Seriously? That shining pot in the middle of nowhere that doesn't fit in here. Ivory sickle. Oh, cool.
I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be.
Give it. Who are you?
Then,
You
you're not
Albus?
one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I'm Albus, an Albinauric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemonger's hands.
Erdtree secret medallion. Right half. Okay.
And if you should meet the young Albinauric Latena, then please give it to her.
Latena. Okay.
A chosen land awaits us Albinaurics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latena, it is needed to fulfill her purpose. My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinaurics.
No fucking way. He just died in front of our eyes. Holy shit. Okay, I didn't expect that to happen, to be honest. Wow. Okay. Wow. Then he can actually be very happy that he was able to give us the medallions so that we might be able to bring it to Latena. Oh jeez. Oh god, yeah, it's wonderful. Oh Oh no, the thing is gone. Fuck. Oh, do we get? Oh, okay. We can. Yeah, yeah. There's no doubt I'll do that. Absolutely. We can summon the valley for probably the boss fight coming up. And most likely we will be able to deliver justice to the one responsible for this massacre, for the slaughter. Yeah, I already see him. Okay. Nefeli, I'm gonna sneak up on him, okay? Don't say anything. Cool. That worked out. What the? Whoa, wait a second. That guy looks... Whoa! That guy reminds me a little bit of... Holy shit, I need to heal. That guy reminds me of the Capra demon. No, Nefeli, no! Oh shit. Oh, he summons new dogs every time. That totally is a Capra demon fight here, though. Yeah. No, you don't. Well, I'm sorry, Nefeli. But justice was delivered. Crucible not talisman. What does it do? Reduces damage and impact of headshots. What? A talisman fashioned from a bony knot that embodies the aspects of various creatures, said to have grown on the human body long ago. Reduces damage and impact of headshots taken. A vestige of the crucible of primordial life, born partially of devolution. It was considered a signifier of the divine in ancient times, but is now increasingly disdained as an impurity as civilization has advanced. Yeah. With this helmet, though, I don't think we need it. Because we have a natural resistance against headshots and all that. But yeah, this guy... Oh boy, this guy caused a massacre here. So I'm actually very glad that we brought justice to him. Oh boy. Well, okay. I tried. Okay. Oh wait, we can get up there, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have to find Latenna and give Give her the item. Okay, we do have that other bridge to cross. How are we doing health-wise? Yeah, let's just sit here for a second. Crossing these bridges is always a little bit exciting. An insort. Okay, okay. But it looks very, very cool. Holy shit. Sword fashioned from pure crystal, a deed impossible for human. And wreathed with powerful magic. Its attack scales with intelligence. The inscrutable Crystaliens have but one clear purpose: to safeguard the crystals until the end. One theory posits that they yearn for the return of their creator who will carve for the new brethren. Oh, it's rather short. Pretty standard moveset, I'd say. Okay, that looks interesting. Well, I think we cleared this area. Didn't we? That guy respawns. Oh shit. Hey, we got a new chance at this one. Aw. So that one was just there to refill the Estus, so to say. Pity. So yeah, we've done this. Okay, so we have been here. Yeah. I would actually say that we can mark this with the yes, we did it thingy. However, can we reach that? Nope. Can we reach that place? The 3? That could be too far to jump down. However, that works. Oh gosh. What a beautiful area. Okay, it looks like that's up there, so we can't reach that, but oh. I'll take that too. Interesting. Converted tower. There surely will be... Yeah... There surely will be a letter falling down. I assume that we... maybe we do have... Do we have to do some posing? What other poses do we have? Prayer, grovel for mercy. Oh, as you wish. The thing is, we don't have... I mean, I could assume that we have to mimic her pose, but we don't have something like that, do we? Okay. Cute. But nope. We don't have anything here that looks promising. Okay. Well, we will remember this place, so I will actually mark it with item? Some precious whatever. However, we got a minor Erdtree here, so that means boss time. Right, yeah. Whoa, hi. Whoa! Oh. Bam! Oh yeah. Oh shit, oh no, I know what that means. Ooh, ooh. Okay, that was good. Oh, come on! Uh-oh. Damn. You're gone, boy. Yeah. Yay, jelly! Nice. Crystalien crystal tier and ruptured crystal tier. Nice. Very nice. We can't jump down from here by any means, right? No, there's no thingy. Well, very interesting. Okay, so we did the Albinauric part. Not sure we've been there. No, I don't think so. We're getting closer to the meeting place, if I'm not mistaken. And we do have a dungeon here. Cool. Oh boy. Finally. They do have a cool weapon. I wonder if they can actually drop that one. Oh. Hello, Lost Grace. Wait. Oh shit. Invasion? Can I trigger it anyways? Oh no. Edgar? Wait, what, Edgar? Don't we know that guy? Isn't that the guy? Yeah, of course. Oh boy. Shabriri Grape? What? He just drops one of these eyeballs. Banished Knight's Halberd +8. What? Okay, Edgar. Edgar was the guy in the castle who was like, yeah, I can't leave. This place is lost, but we got a sword. You gotta retrieve it. Cool. My daughter's sitting alone, blind, in the middle of nowhere, but I won't leave. Yeah, she died, and obviously he was like trying to find the one responsible for it. But we didn't kill her, so what happened? What made him attack us here? What made him hostile? Revenge's shack. These guys look like Albinaurics. Wait. It wasn't Edgar who killed all these Albinaurics, right? Or who helped? Nah. Why would he? That wouldn't make any sense. Ooh. Hello. We wanted to push mine so that we can get Oleg and all the cool ones, right? So yeah. The other stats are okay currently, so that's alright. Edgar, okay. Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. He dropped us a Banished Knight +8. So basically it's the same level that we have our anchor currently on, which is kind of crazy. Damage, oh god, okay, damage wise it does like 60 damage less. It reminds me a lot of the Golden Halberd, but the Golden Halberd is like so much better, I guess, than this one. It's still cool though that he dropped it, but not convinced we should play that now. Our anchor is still the best. Alright, we don't need to activate that boy, I guess, because the jellies actually show the way. And jellies are, once again, in the place where we do have the dead. Like where we do... Ah, shit. Where we do have these death root territories, you know? Okay. So yeah, what is it with jellies gathering around gravestones? If we don't find out about that, I'm gonna be sad. Most likely we won't though, and we have to ask Vatividia. But yeah. But there's gotta be something around that. Roads and catacombs. Okay. Well, it's been a while. We don't have any runes to lose, so why not? What? Did he just do... I think we did. Just oppose their... Oh, jeez. More of these guys, like really. Hey, wait, that is a different head. A wolf. Ooh. Cool. Very cool. Oh man, I wish that there weren't so many cool helmets. So many cool helms. What the fuck? I couldn't lock on, so I was with my back towards him and he could backstab me. That was such a gift. Oh man. Oop. The lever is here already. That is awkward. Very awkward. Huh? Okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, you're always trying to hit walls, but... Oh, we can go through here. Wow. Crazy. What is going on? And here's the boss. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's do that and then we'll take the other way after we beat it. What is it? Spirit Caller Snail. You don't actually look like a snail to me. And you don't take any damage. Okay. We probably have to find... This reminds me of Bloodborne? Ah, here. Yeah, I knew it. This reminds me so much of Bloodborne, you know. Shit, that's bad now. Okay, we gotta kill it fast now. Fast. Where is it? Here. Ah! No, don't call a new one! No! Oh! Yeah! Glintstone Saucer Ashes. Nice. Okay, that was cool. Yeah. That was Soul's experience here, or like Soul's Sekiro-esque experience. You know what I mean. That thing did look like a snail to me. And especially since it didn't take any damage, I was instantly reminded of the stupid witches fight in Bloodborne. And I was like, wait a minute, we gotta search. We gotta search. And I was actually absolutely correct. So cool. Oh man. I love it when your initial thought is like nailing it, you know? Alright. So we do have that one guy. Don't want him in my back. So we kill him. We got one guy over here. We probably got more. Or not. You gotta be kidding me. Human bone shard. Watchdog's staff. Oh. Yeah, the watchdog, the burial watchdog. That's this cool statue. And we just got its staff. Very, very cool. Oh, this one too. Okay. Let's have a look at the stuff. Oh, I thought it was a magic staff. Wait a minute. Large stone staff embedded with glintstone, wielded by Erdtree burial watchdogs to protect catacombs. The watchdogs, battered and broken over their lengthy tenure, rule the catacombs and are even said to command the imps. Unique skill, Sorcery of the Crozier. Channel magic into the glintstone to activate an ancient sorcery, producing floating magic projectiles that chase enemies automatically. Okay, it's interestingly enough, this is a well, not particularly a strength weapon, but it is a weapon that needs a lot of strength. So, colossal weapon. Is it like a hammer or what? Oh my god, yeah, it is. Okay. Interesting. Wait, 19? Ah, that's a lot. You gotta be kidding me. That thing is doing 220 unupgraded with a scaling of D. Okay. We might have to keep that one in mind. Mean. Very mean. That was very mean. Okay, wow. 220 and it looks cool. It's like a heavy weapon, a big weapon. Okay, we do have an enemy here. Ah, yeah, of course. Satisfying. Saves. Yana, welcome. Do you know about the lantern? Yeah, the Bloodborne lantern, right? I even have it here. But I tend to forget about it. Thank you for that reminder. You probably mean that one, right? Raya Lucaria soldiers. Okay. More and more Pokemon. Alright. How are you doing, buddy, by the way? Just checking. yeah, it's just my stupidity. I don't know how we didn't get hit there with the first time, but yeah, fair enough. Yeah. By the way, I got Elden Ring on PC now as well. Hint. If you feel like playing some time or starting a duo run at some point, we should probably do that. Alright. So we've cleared this one, so it gets a marker. It gets this one. Oh yeah, we cleared the Erdtree, so that one gets another marker. Okay, we can't get here yet. I don't know why. Looks like a different layer or something. It's super weird. But yeah. Okay, we wanted to go down to the water and probably should check this out too. So number 2 and number 3. Actually, it's faster. Yeah. So we got more. More down here. He's been creeping here since the start. Now he's supposed to sleep. Yeah, you would join our new char. You want to try the pyro build? Alright, yeah, sounds good. You go pyro and I go, I don't know, maybe glintstone magic? Magic boys? That sounds good, right? The magic boys. Yeah, sounds good. Let's we should absolutely do that. Would love it. So yeah, you're absolutely welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and yeah, have a good night. Sleep well. Let's have some good rest, mate. And yeah, hit me whenever you like for that co-op run. All right, let me know. Sounds amazing. I would really love it. Okay, we get some baddies over here. A balloon that pops out more baddies. Smithing stone level 2. The poor fellow, gone perfectly mad. Love, revenge, the frenzied flame melts it all away. Okay. Not exactly sure what he's talking about, but... Okay, let's check number 3. octopus town, it seems. At first I thought these guys were the Albinaurics, but nope. I still wonder who these guys are. What? Blood flame blade? Wow. Rose Church. Oh jeez, who are you? You don't look good to me. Oof. Okay. Blood roses. Cookbook 12. Holy shit. Hey. Oh, this is Stake of America here, just for that one guy. Whoa. Oh. That's a surprise.
Ah, there you are. You claimed a great rune and had your audience with the two fingers at the round table home.
Yeah.
What was your impression?
Well, it was kind of weird, to be honest. Well, they didn't seem right. I mean, I don't know. This is two fingers that can't even talk, talking through these husks. It's all weird.
Aha, your intuition serves you well. My doubts had been piling up, you see. The words of the two fingers cannot be trusted. Truly, naught but rambling, senile delusions. I believe that when the Elden Ring was shattered, the two fingers were corrupted, their guidance skewed. Even worse, the fingers harbor no love for our kind. That's the part that irks the most. Oh, I have a gift for you. Something fit only for the wise.
What? Invasion fingers?
A means for circumventing the draw of the two fingers. Give it a try, won't you? And if it please you, may we meet again. I've high hopes for you, my lambkin.
Okay. So Vara is not only there to, you know, greet the newbies. He's actually recruiting, it seems. He's recruiting for the dark side, I want to say. Recruiting people who invade and kill other tarnished who are foolingly following the two fingers.
Be sure to try that finger I gave you. There's no reason to dither. The tarnished were spurned by grace, forsaken by the two fingers. And now they ask you to mend their crumbling world? Your loyalties are misplaced with them.
I mean, he's got a point.
Be sure to try that finger I gave. I'm quite...
Alright. Wow. Why did we get attacked though by that thing in his church? That makes me wonder a little bit. And why do we have no lost grace here? It's a little bit weird. But okay. Oh, that's like a magic plant. I mean, it looks beautiful, but let's just say nope. And we do have a temple quarter here. Okay. With many of these toad guys. It seems. Oh no, I don't know one of these. Miranda powder, cracked crystal, and poison bloom. Okay. It's so hard to navigate through these runes, to be honest. So we do have certain toad guys here, but nothing really worth it. Okay, we got round crystal buds. Oh. Ice-earned hatchet, okay. Sounds like a small axe. I would have loved a big one. But okay. An ice-earned hatchet. Let's have a look. A hatchet with a frost-coated blade, one of several gifts given by Castle Sol in the distant north. Known as Freezing Fog, the blade is thought to be a dragon's scale, inflicts a powerful frost effect. Skill Half Frost Stomp. Stomp hard to spread a trail of freezing mist on the ground. The mist applies the frost status effect. I mean, a frost weapon would be cool. It would have to be a big one though. You know? It would just have to be a big one. Otherwise, meh. Wouldn't make too much sense to use it. Okay, let's find that glintstone key. Actual reason to kill these. Whoa, wait a minute. That a dragon? I think so. Jelly, it's time! Yeah. Glintstone Dragon Smarrock. Oh boy, he tanky. I can't get to it! Oh my god. Can't believe this happened. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, that hurt. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, man. I couldn't get out there in time. Shit. Damn. Okay, he was doable though. If we would have gotten that visceral, hit him like a few more times where he missed. Yeah. We can certainly do it. Certainly. Oh, again? Ah, that was a good hit. Yeah, you know what? I'll just keep attacking him. That made more sense in that case. Not this time. Yeah, down you go. Dragonheart, another one. Okay. So this was probably the meeting place, yeah? Oh yeah. Academy Glintstone Key. Very nice. That means we should be able to open the academy now. Oh boy. Reki, you're getting there. Ay. Let's actually have a look. And you will succeed, I have no doubt. Because there could be something here close to the walls. Why is my number so low on the stream? Am I on? Oh, yeah. I always delete myself in that list because obviously I would be natural first place because I'm always there when I'm streaming. You know what I mean. So that's why I delete myself. This is it's the top list for you, not for me. I don't want to see me on the top spot. It's like that feels stupid. Okay, it doesn't look like there would be anything here. 10 more minutes and you're back at number 1. Ay. Oh, we do have something here. Stone sword key, let's go. What is this place? Academy Crystal Cave. It's crazy how big Liurnia is. It's like we've only seen so much. And it's basically the second day we're in here. Oh, hi. I would love to find some upgrade stones, to be honest. That would be crazy. I don't want crystals, I want smithing stones. Doesn't look like it though. Wait. I was just about to say, like, are you a good or a bad guy? Seemingly a bad guy. Okay. Oh God. Oh, what a beautiful double kill. Holy shit. Sorcerer leggings. Ooh, they can drop this stuff. Cool. That was a beautiful double kill. No. No. Just no. Okay, we got oh god, we got several ways? No. Actually only 2. Okay. Huh. That's cool. So we got our investment back because we just used the Runestone key to open this whole dungeon. And now we got it back. Oh jeez. That guy looks bad to me. Yeah, holy shit, he's stronger. However, we got him. He was stronger indeed. Oh, we got a boss here already. Ah, it's gonna be a magey boss, right? Oh shit. I don't know if that's good. Yeah, as if. Gotta be kidding me, man. Ha! Yeah, hi. Now you go. Now you die. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, what? Okay. I mean, we're not a sorcerer, yeah? But it's still all, like, super exciting, because I might play a sorcerer in, like, a different run. And finding cool stuff here is definitely something I gotta remember. Staff fashioned from pure crystal, a deed impossible for a human, enhances Crystalien sorceries. Crystalien's feigned cogitation is known as the Wisdom Stone. The staff can only be wielded by those of intellect high enough to grasp such wisdom. No skill. This armament has no skill. If the armament is in the other hand and has a skill, that skill will be used instead. Oh, we could do off-weapon stuff. Off-weapon magic. 48 int. Ooh, okay, but B initially. Crazy. I feel like that's a very good one. Nice. Congrats, mate. Congrats on making it back to first place. Oh boy. So I guess at some point that means a new playthrough of something. Let's actually heal. True. True. Crystalien spear? Crystalien staff? Oh god, Shelly won't last long. Ah, now we broke through her. Through her armor. Jelly's gone already. But she's dead! The good thing is they're kinda slow, which really helps. Yeah. backstabbing them is like, yeah. Bam! And boop. The explosion, holy shit. Crystal release. Alright, so a crystal spell is what we found. That's back to the entrance. However, is there something here? Wait a minute. Okay. Holy shit. Oh my god. Are we going to Raya Lucaria? I mean, look at how high we went up. What? From the cavern down beneath the Raya Lucian Academy, just made it up here. Holy moly. Terra Magica. What does Terra Magica do? Raises the magic strength of those within the sigil. One of the glintstone sorceries draws an academy sigil upon the ground, raising the magic strength of those within. Once the sigil would be cast from the highest belfry of the academy, covering the entire institution's grounds. This spell allows such a vivid experience of spellcasting success, it turns many a fledgling into a true sorcerer in a flash of newfound understanding. Wow. Okay. Crazy. That is so cool. I mean, obviously we're not using magic, but what? That is so cool though. So from here we can just pull it back, right? Yeah. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna farm the last, I don't know, 5k or what it was to the next level up. So that the runes are not wasted, and then that is actually perfect, perfect closer, right? But yeah, Raya Lucaria, I mean Liurnia, the area has so much to offer. There's so much to see. It's absolutely crazy. I love how easy you can kill them with the anchor. It's crazy. It's just hit, 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 and the stand's broken already, and just hit, 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 hit. We do slightly less damage than their full health bar, so like one more upgrade would probably do the trick. How many do we need? 32. Easy. that's like one more. Right. So one more level for mind, I guess, because I really would like to summon stronger spirits. I mean, Jelly's great, but you can see that Jelly isn't tanky anymore when it comes down to boss fights. Like, Jelly needs 2 or 3 hits and is gone, sadly. I know we could upgrade Jelly, but I feel like maybe using Oleg's cool, or one of the other spirits. I want to check them out.